Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, and welcome once again to Mage Street Magic. On today's episode, Violet has decided to go back a little bit to the Amara Chantry after roaming around a little bit of left and right near Staten Island to apparently find a new place to make interesting experience. But from all her experience, she got a new form of determination, as in, I will not hide away my emotions, and I will embrace them. However, embracing one's emotion means that you have to confront your past and, well, have a certain talk with people that you value and care about. But there are many complications where you're not even sure about your own memories. So she decided to listen to the voice of reason and go to ask Mom about things and how to, well, not screw up and make something blow out of proportion. Because apparently there's some kind of executor roaming around, and, well, apparently they are kind of a big deal and may or may not bring total obliteration on people. So we're going to try to not get total obliteration. So Violet will enter the Amara Chantry, and this is where we will start our scene.
uh, Mom can be found uh, taking time to clean out the refrigerator. Because, well, just because there is a spirit that keeps the fridge stocked with beer doesn't mean that it keeps the other food stocked or from going bad. And like many other houses, the produce drawer is where good food and intentions go to die.
Meanwhile, at the table, there's Noah, who is with his right hand, is scribbling on paper. He seems to be putting down symbols on paper. With his left hand, he's trying to form mandalas with sand on some pieces of paper, so it won't fall in the scratch of the table. He's doing these both at the same time.
Jade looks up and is kind of impressed that he's able to even attempt this.
Yes, but how well is he faring?
I mean, you can roll perception awareness and then sense that he's using a mind effect to help him multitask.
Let's see about that.
Huh. I have a sensor dice on some things. But yes.
He's definitely doing something. He's definitely used the spell.
Yes, with a big V.
Well, I mean, he is a mage, so Jade's just kind of gonna smirk to herself and go back to throwing out shriveled lettuce.
Violet is going to, arrive in the kitchen, and she will rest her head on Noah's head. Hey, you.
Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that.
Kiss him on the cheek. That's nice that you have here.
I'm testing out new things.
Well, I can see that you're making great progress.
He does
I know.
seem to be.
I know, like, the other day with Harold when we were practicing our art, I was finally able to read his surface thoughts.
Nice. Was it worth it, or did it scar you for life?
I mean, he set up some preface, like it was the entire exercise to let me learn how to advance with mind. And he took some preface thoughts about, his next exam. And I was like, oh no, he's going to throw me through a wall again.
Huh. Throw you against the wall?
No, through the wall.
Huh.
That's like something very standard in the Akashic Chantry.
Okay, well, I'm not going to judge. I punched the wall several times. So, I haven't gone through the wall, but, well, if you can go through the wall, then good job, buddy.
I mean, they have some very powerful matter mages there. They can repair walls.
Yeah, I hope they can repair your bones also.
It's not really a problem. Usually, most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. I don't want to have to get you back up with a spoon.
I mean, when he looks at Violet, being nursed back to health by you doesn't sound all that bad,
She pinched the bridge of her nose.
Eyebrow wiggle.
Should have seen this one coming.
You set it up for me.
Yeah. She pat him on the head. And she's going to sit next to him.
It's
Oh,
actually not a bad idea for you guys to be learning life magic.
I'm actually starting. Kind of perceiving better now. I'm planning on going further.
Even if you don't get past the point of being able to patch yourself up or see what's wrong with someone else, it takes a huge burden off of the handful of us that can fix other people.
Yeah, I know, and I also thought of something really cool. Like I could, if I understand correctly, and it works kind of like the way I work with matter, then I can darken my skin and I can make sick ass tattoos without having to actually go and make it permanent.
You could. You could also dye your hair.
Yep. Finally, I will be able to.
Noah will look
Not
scrutinizing
spend money.
at Jade.
On that hair dye.
That said,
Mm-hmm.
you could unpermanent any tattoo you get with life magic. Or you could just get a temporary tattoo and it'll cost you some money, but it has the benefit of not creating paradox.
Yeah, or I can draw it myself and make it on my skin.
Hmm.
Noah will hold out his left arm, kind of look as a dragon at his dragon tattoo. Then pull his sleeve back.
Okay. Mom, I need advice.
Okay. Jade will close the refrigerator and shut the lid on the trash can and wash her hands. So
Congratulations, Jade. Congratulations on becoming a mother. I didn't know you had it in you.
So, what kind of help do you need?
She She stays silent for a moment, having her finger twitching for a little bit before taking a deep breath and get Jade. Well, I've talked. I've talked a lot with Naomi,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to vent. I need to let go of a lot. Like, not keep it inside because it's kind of eating me up. So I, uh, I screamed a lot. I punched the hospital until I couldn't punch it anymore. And the next course of action is going through my biggest frustration, which is my guardians.
You mean like confronting them?
Kind of, yeah. I'm not really sure on the course of action to take. Because, I mean, this can be a pretty, quote unquote, pretty normal conversation of I have so much frustration in me that I'm going to vent on you for all the frustration that you made me have. That can be a thing. That can be a thing, and that can end there. But the main problem is that you know that I'm not completely normal up there. And she tapped her head. I don't know exactly how much I was tempered with. I don't even know if they are part of it. If they know, I basically I'm not sure how to exactly go with it. Because I'm pretty sure that if I go, point my finger and say, "You're you're fucking technocrats, confess," and I have been, created artificially in a tube, and then I've been put memories, and I'm probably a cyborg or some shit, you know. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing magic and I'm throwing fireballs. That might not be the most neither discreet or sensing things, well, intelligent thing to do.
If they are completely oblivious, normal human beings, that could end poorly for you. If they're caught up in this and oblivious, that could end poorly for everybody. And then if they are technocrats, well, yeah. Um,
Yeah, that's kind of my problem. I don't. Okay, here's the fact that I know. Here's what I thought I knew, that I was raised by uh, my mother and my father in a little town, not that far from the state of New York. Uh, my aunt, Monica, is my sister's mother, and well, no, he's my mother's sister. Tired is a thing. Um, and when my father got asked for a job at New York for basically to, well, work in addition, they got, well, you know, and I'm going to, yeah, no, she's cool, she's cool. They had the, the event, let's call it like that, and I was sent in a hospital where I was treated.
mm-hmm.
until they took me out of the hospital and they took care of me. That's what I knew. Now, the problem with that is that uh, the problem with that is that we know basically that my parents were not just people; they were most certainly technocrats, or at least they were mages. Let's go with mages. From both trips to my mind, we pinpoint that yes, the hospital was a very fucked up place, and that's it. I don't know whether my aunt or let's say my guardian is really my mother's sister, if it's a cover, if they've been kind of brainwashed or things like that, or if they're completely ignorant of it, or worst case possible, they're agents for the other team.
Hmm.
I mean, how about you ask them about your parents? Or who you think your parents are?
Mm.
And check for anything that doesn't match. Start off there. Don't rush in with the bazooka and
Yeah.
start launching.
Mm.
There's no need for even like a confrontational family therapy session at this point.
I kind of feel that I kind of slightly need the confrontation therapy, actually.
You
Not necessarily, regarding are you technocrat's agent or not. No, just, you know, we have a history together, and there are issues that we never talked about, that I never wanted to talk about, and I feel that I physically need this to get out. Because it's kind of eating me up.
Does it have to be directed at them? Or does it just need to get out?
She's gonna close her eyes for a bit, thinking thinking a little bit. Well, problem being that I don't. Well, if I vent it out just like that, it's not going to change anything. Because that's kind of my problem. I feel that basically, I've been sitting between two chairs with them, that they tried. At least that's how I feel. Somehow they try for us to be a family, but then they just, you know, take a step back to keep it, and she use air quotation, professional. As guardians, we're not your parents. We're just here to feed you. When that's not what I wanted. But I wanted them to be more involved in my life, not just, hey, we're giving you a home and some food and some clothes and other things. I feel that basically not only have they been dancing around the subject, but I've been dancing around it too. And with the fact that right now, I'm not even sure of my past, I'm not even sure of who I am. outside of, yeah, I'm me currently, but I don't know why I've been, all of those things happen to me. I feel that I need to ask. I need to ask those questions. I need to get answers. Point being that yes, perhaps, doing the scream therapy might not be the best way about it, but I feel that I feel rather that at some point, uh, I'm probably have to I'll probably have to scream a little bit if they are still dodging the subject.
Um, hmm. Are they actively hiding it from you? Like when you ask it, they just completely dance around. When's the last time you asked?
The last time I asked for what precisely?
For anything your parents related?
Honestly, outside of, you know, could you give me some money so I can buy flowers for the cemetery? We didn't really discuss anything. It was, well, you know how I react. You know how I react whenever, you know, the incident comes up and all those
Mhm.
things. So we never really talked about it.
Hmm.
At some point, I think, or at least that's how I feel. I think at some point I to to, forget about the past and try to build a life with them, but it feels that, they're one way they're accepting me and we could have, a real family relationship, but at some other points it's as if they're afraid of something and then they just take a step away and it's back to, standard guardian relationship. Like go back at this hour, you know, don't stay outside too much.
Then don't let them do
Or,
that.
I mean, if you talk to them and they go back to it, there's always the possibility of a truth spell. But I'd rather it not go that far.
what you mean? Use the truth spell on them?
Yeah.
No,
That wouldn't hold anything in terms of meaning now.
no, and
Honestly, Anya,
mm,
I would say just ask them about it, and if they want to dance around the subject, don't let them. Just say you found out some things, and you'd like to keep those personal, but you want a clearer picture.
mm,
You're an adult now.
mm. Yeah,
I don't treat
even
you
if
like
it's
a little girl anymore.
yeah, even if it's kind of hard to tell an old hardened cop that you're not a child when he's looking at you and you're like, I'm not a child anymore. But
I mean,
yeah.
I can go talk to him.
Oh, I would hate to see that.
I can roll up my sleeves, and he can look at what I have on my arm and be like, "Oh hell no."
And she's going to wipe out a tear from her eyes. Oh, oh, I needed that.
You're
I
welcome.
mean, hey, if you're going and you plan to do this, please, use your phone and record everything. I need to see that. Like, I really want to see that.
La la la.
Hmm. But yeah, I guess that should be the good way, because I'm trying currently. Basically, I am trying to put the two and two together. I feel that from what I've seen, up there, as she she points upstairs, up with her finger, when we were in that weird fucking research Deep Space Nine station. I don't think that I will find. I'm not even sure that I will find them, directly. That if they are not from our team, but they're working for the others, I guess that every information and bits of information that I will find, they will be either they will have been classified, or they will match my memories, uh, which is not going to help. I feel that uh, I need to find as much information as I can, and perhaps try to find the hospital. If I find the hospital, I find the guy that treated me, I may be able to find more concrete answers, because I frankly doubt you know if I go to my guardians, talk to them saying, hey, at the end of the conversation, I understand that they're technomancer or whatever. Can I see them? And they say, oh yeah, sure, they're next door.
How about your birth certificate?
Well, I mean, I have my birth certificate, but it's it's a standard birth certificate. Like, I personally, I don't see anything abnormal about it. I mean, I don't run underground operation regarding document falsification, unfortunately. So I can't really tell. Like, I'll be honest here, I can't really make the difference.
Hmm.
That was.
I can. I know someone who still owes me a couple of favors, and I can do some asking around, but
Hmm. I mean, okay. Let's say you go to that person, and that person tells you, yes, this is false. Then what would we do with that information? Like, it would just say it's false.
I don't know, work with it, go deepen it out.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, hmm. I think I would rather, go with my medical bills, the medical bills and all the medical files. I mean, I feel that this might be perhaps more concrete to work with rather than the birth certificate. I mean, I wouldn't want you to use a favor and just find out that, yeah, it's pretty much useless.
Are you sure you want to know the truth?
I can't really stay up like this. When I dream, I'm either in the hospital, I'm in the house, or I'm in the house from previous past, and then see I see them, you know, uh, I see them die in a fucking car accident, like, and they've messed with my mind. They've messed with my mind. They've messed with my memories. I know who I am right now, okay, but I'm haunted by my past. I can't walk without, when I see a car, I'm imagining accident, I'm imagining people dying. I can't step into one of those things. I hate hospitals. They've done things to me. I need to at least know why. I need to know why they did this. I want to understand. I want to be able to let go, and I think that I can't. Right now, I can't let go if I, you know, if I don't get the answers. I feel that that would be just as I did before, run away from my problem, not deal with them. I want to change that. I want to be able to confront my problems, be the one for once, in charge, be the one in charge of my decision and not have someone else make the decision for me, not have someone else, choosing who I am supposed to be, and she once again quote, will be a grown-up girl now.
If that's really what you want, you're sure.
Yes, that's what I want. And if that ends up fucking me up more, then at least, it will have been my decision and not, apparently someone tampering with my memories to make me like this.
Okay.
And, well, if it doesn't work, if I cannot find a single thing, then at least, I would have tried. I would have failed, but at least I wouldn't have stayed sideways and not react about it.
Sounds fair.
Oh, by the way, I've seen a new guy. So in case you meet him, he's not a James Bond villain, but he could very well play the part.
Who?
Doctor something Romanov, something Russian, talks with a very thick Russian accent.
Romanov and a Russian accent. Yeah, that does sound like a James Bond villain.
I mean, I know his name is not Romanov, but it's just the only Russian name that comes in my mind right now. And
Really, you fucking.
what?
You have a hard on for the Black Widow, don't you?
No.
Noah will give Violet the stinky eye.
She would stick her tongue out.
Roll his eyes.
We
But-
know what Violet's Halloween costume is going to be.
I mean,
But
I'm
what
not
about this
saying
guy?
I'm not saying I dislike that idea.
I take note. Surprise.
Well, he will put his Noah will put his hands together, almost in a charm, and he'll chant, "No earthly desires, no earthly desires, no." Ah, fuck it.
Exactly. Fuck it. Forever.
I mean, we can do it tonight. Don't worry.
But I don't have the costume yet.
That's okay.
Yeah, I would have guessed so. But no, yeah, basically, he's a smart ass. He's a smart ass. He got the usual New York welcome, aka he got kicked by Ginger because he was being a smart ass. But didn't get stabbed. That's a plus point for today. And I'm pretty sure that since he referred to himself as a member of society, I think he might be an Everite, especially considering he has a hard-on with science.
That would not be surprising.
Ephraim, huh? I
Yeah,
have to say I haven't met any of their tradition yet.
They can be very, very fun.
I mean, I will
You met-
confess.
Have you met an Ephraim, Jade?
Once. No, two, actually. There was the cute one with the goggles, and then there was the guy that wanted to build a spaceship.
Okay. Well,
The-
that's
That is a very detailed description.
The cute guy with the
Bit-
goggles. I think his name was Luger? Or Ruger, something like that. He pointed a gun at me and
How nice.
I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could have either set me on fire or turned me into a brick of stone.
Mhm.
Why
With
did
it.
he point a gun at you?
So, you guys have met the intern, right?
No.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
Well, he has this weird, sense of this is a place that we need to be at this time, and that place happened to be a motorhome, and so they sort of figured it was a meth lab that was gonna blow up and go sky high and cause some great big destruction. But it turns out it actually belonged to an etherite.
Mhm.
And so we were trying to break into his mobile home, and yeah, we sort of deserve that.
Mhm. Nice.
See, this is why you need a real thief, not you amateurs. A novel. Like a fish chest.
Exactly.
Mm. Well, I mean, he seemed kind of interesting. I don't know what exactly he's building, but he took a lot of pigment. Even if apparently that guy doesn't have any taste in colors. I mean, really, like the color he chose, they didn't match at all. And when I gave him advice and like, yeah, take blue Prussian, it's better than the blue that you're employing right now. He said, "Oh, but no, but this blue doesn't have enough combust." Because apparently that guy, no, I'm not going to use pigments for art or something, but no, I use them as power things. Ugh. Even if, according to him, he's making beautiful science. I'm still waiting to see on how beautiful his science is.
Fair enough.
Hmm. But eh, he doesn't seem, at least from now, he doesn't. From where I stand, he didn't seem like a bad guy. Very passionate about his science stuff, obviously.
Guess we'll see more of him around then.
Probably.
Mm, yeah, yeah. I guess we will see. Indeed. But
Well,
having more people, will give us different point of view. Always useful.
Yeah, it will. And we might have someone who's really, really skilled with matter now.
Hey, I know my way around matter.
I mean,
Yeah, I
depending
know.
on how powerful he is.
Eh, don't know. I haven't asked. That would be kind of a strange conversation to have in the supermarket, even if it's a very shady supermarket.
Hey, can you take this cucumber and change it into a watermelon?
Yeah, exactly.
that would be life, though.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of. I mean,
God damn it. Jade, get your magic in line.
the general rule of thumb, if it's still attached to the plant life, if it's not its matter. It's kind of iffy on which one will actually work.
Well, I mean, technically it has a lot of water, so but it's living. Sometimes you just say, fuck you, cucumber.
Or, you might end up with a watermelon flavored cucumber. Who knows?
Yeah.
Noah holds in the urge to make a remark at "fuck you, cucumber." But you can, like, Violet can see the glimpse in his eyes that, oh god, I set up another perfect thing for him. God damn it.
Yeah, she's looking at him. Well, I mean, cucumber, if you were going into your room, we could get down with it.
Noah will shake his head. It's like, rolls eyes.
Hey, it was either I who took the initiative, or it was going to be you. You had your fun with the previous phrase. Now it's my turn.
Just listen to me. Obviously, you're still an apprentice in this. Just let the master handle these kind of jokes.
Oh, oh, I see. I see, Master Vane. I humbly ask you to illuminate me in your ways. she, she bows very ceremoniously.
You must prove your worth to me first, before I can teach you in these arts.
Oh, I think that you will find that I have many skills.
I know you have many skills. That's not the point. And Noah will kind of he will wipe away the sand on in the paper, like folds it up, and grabs a little pouch and lets it go into the pouch, and then zip, ties it up. How are you feeling? You feeling a bit better?
Yeah, no, talking makes it better.
Good.
At least yeah, it's less painful, but touching a hospital. They can take quite a punch.
Well, I mean, they are built to stand up to hurricanes and forces of nature generally.
Yeah, I know, but one day I'll turn one into jelly.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure the Paradox spirits will find it very interesting too. Unless I can persuade them that they should eat now the delicious hospital.
Paradox spirit eating jelly. That is something I would pay money to see.
Paradoxal jelly. Even better. But yeah, no, that's good. I feel at least a little bit better rather than glooming in my corner, waiting for the next moment I'm going to, fall into pieces and cry in the corner.
Noah put an arm around her.
There, at the chest. Well, I think I know exactly what I want to do for the next hour. And she's going to grab Noah's arm, and she's going to make her way back into her room. You're around, Mom. I have things to do.
I'll be upstairs in the workshop if you need me.
See you, Jade. Apparently, I have things to do.
Yes, you do.
Okay, fantastic.
Exactly, fantastic. That's what we're striving for. And I guess with that, we can call it a scene. Thank you, players, for playing, watchers for watching, and we'll catch you next time on another episode of Street Magic.